All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Clannad, episode 22. All right, let's take stock, Caleb. So, we've got Nagisa, who potentially is Cough Cough Anime Girl, on a couple hours of sleep as the lead actor and only actor in a play. Actress, yeah. She's never done a play before. And the previous night was also emotionally exhausting and stressful, in addition to physically exhausting. That's against 4. Tomoya found her and comforted her. Let's see how those balance out. Yeah.
Yeah. This is fine. This is fine. Let's go out and play.
Yeah. Are you ready, kids?
Let's get right into this.
写真の中の2人はとても幸せそうでした。2人は夢を叶えていたんですから。
渚。
そしてそれはずっと続くはずだったんです。私さえいなければ。
そりゃ違う。それにあの2人は今だって幸せなはずだ。
夢は諦めてしまいました。違いますか？自分の夢を叶えるために皆さんの時間をたくさん使わせてしまっています。
俺たちは好きでやってるんだ。今お前がくじけちまったら俺たちのしてきたことが無駄になっちまう。みんなでここまでやってきたんだ。頑張ろうぜ。
Keep building that cobblestone road.
Fuck off. Also, why did that say final episode? Tsunohara with the clutch save. Yes. And Hi.
傭兵、漢字書けないなら無理しなくていいわよ。
解けますよこのくらい。
また。
あなたバカにしすぎですよ。
That tiny smile and then it goes away.
岡崎さん。
どこ行っちまったんだあいつ。
What?
早苗さん。
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Hey!
おっさんは一緒じゃないんですか？
はい、先に行くように言われました。
見に来てくれるかな。
大丈夫ですよ。渚の晴れ舞台を見逃すはずがないです。前に岡崎さんから聞いたんです。ここには高校演劇の資料が揃ってるって。お芝居の参考になさるんですか？
Yeah, sure.
午後の舞台楽しみにしてます。頑張ってくださいね。はい。私少し外に出てきます。資料もビデオもご自由に見てください
And you
ね。
probably wondered, what's the point to this room in this, in the story?
渚。
Wow, that's a cool effect.
And he's used to looking at people watching TV with deadpan expressions.
Oh お前はお前だ。今お前にできることをやるしかない。そう
だろ。Pain!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
渚。
いよいよこの時が来たね。
大丈夫。絶対成功します。練習通りやればきっとうまくいくの。あんまり緊張しないで楽しくやりましょう。ぷい。私知りたいです。知って謝りたいです。任しておいてください。
渚ちゃん。
いいものを借りてやったぞ。あら。
渚ちゃん、様子が変なの。上がってしまったんでしょうか。
岡崎、どうする？
一旦幕を下ろす？
大丈夫だ。あいつなら絶対に。
俺は芝居が好きだ。俺はこれからも一生舞台に立ち続ける。演劇最高。
Come on!
夢を叶えろ渚
Fuck you!
何？
おっさん
子供の夢は親の夢なんだよお前が叶えればいいんだ俺たちはお前が夢を叶えるのを夢見てんだよ俺たちは夢を諦めたんじゃねえ自分たちの夢をお前の夢にしたんだ親ってのはそういう
That's what it means to be a parent, yeah.
家族ってのはそういうもんなんだよパン焼きながらずっと俺たちはそれを待ち焦がれて生きてきたんだよここでおめえがくじけたら俺たちは落ち込むぞてめえサレいるんだろお前も言ってやれ
渚、頑張れ。何？どうなってるの？どうや？
There needs to be a third voice in that mix.
俺たちもだぞ渚俺や角原ができなかったことを今お前が叶えようとしてくれてるんだ
Oh.
俺たちの挫折した思いもお前が今背負ってるんだよ
Fuck yeah.
あなたをお連れしましょうか。この町の願いが叶う場所に。
連れて行ってくれ渚俺たちを
ここは終わってしまった世界。私の他には誰もいない世界です。部屋の中にあるのは小さな木のテーブルと椅子。窓の外には何にもない荒野が広がっています。建物は古く、いつ建てられたのかもわかりません。私はここで一人で暮らしています。時々外に出て必要なものを拾ってきます。外に出ても誰もいません。弱い日差しの中に小さな光がたくさん飛んでいます。私は木切れや釘やいろいろなものを拾ってきました。友達を作るためです。この世界はやっぱり終わってしまっていた。もう命は生まれない。命あるものは彼女しか存在しない。いつか遠い昔か遠い未来、僕は別の場所にいた。
Oh, okay.
そこはとても賑やかな場所だった。何を？それは僕にもまだわからない。でも、彼女はガラクタを組み合わせて何か新しいものを作ることができる。そうだね。時間をかければ何か素敵なものが作れるかもしれないね。何を作ろうか。こんな風に心躍るものがいい。彼女が作って僕が手伝う。それはとても素敵なことだ。僕は彼女のそばにいよう。これからもずっと二人でいよう。そしていつかこの世界から出ていくんだ。昔僕がいた暖かくて賑やかな世界で。続きを思い出しました。お話の続きです。女の子と人形はその世界を出ることにしたんです。人形はずっと遠くにもっと暖かくて賑やかな世界があることを知っていたからです。
それでどうなるんだ
長い長い旅をしてその先で歌を歌います。
マジかよ
What?
本当です。だからさっきの劇の最後に私が歌ったのは
What did you
ちゃん
sing?
とお話に合っていたん
We
で
didn't
す。
get to see that or hear that.
女の子団子大家族は歌わ
Oh my god! Of course.
みんな拍手してくれてたけどさ最後ちょっと微妙な雰囲気だったぞそれまでの感動が台無しっていうか
どうしても歌いたかった。
最高だったよお前の劇
本当ですか？
Yeah.
俺はお世辞
I
が
mean,
いい
no
よ
one
ね
had ever seen that story before,
知
so
ってます。
Yep.
だから素直に喜
definitely
びます。
resonate with some. Yeah.
いらしてくださったんですね。
Wow.
招待状をもらったからね。
Well done,
すみま
Nagisa.
せん勝手なことを
Well
して。
done.
Yep.
でもご連絡した方がいいと思って。
お芝居見せてもらったよ。いいお話だったね。
ありがとうございます。
昔のことを思い出したよ。いろいろと。
I'm sure it did.
じゃあ、私はこれで。
あんまり飲みすぎるなよ明日どこかに遊びに行くか、振り替え休日だろ、たまには二人で出かけようぜちょっと話
Where we're the only two people in the world.
こんなとこにいた。みんな部室で待ってるわよ。
Get out of here!
誰か演出がいなきゃ打ち上げ始めらんないでしょ。
悪い悪い。
Ah, okay. Oh. Oh, another day.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, what's this? Wait. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Together. Put your name next to hers, yeah. Say it! Yeah. Say it! Oh. Oh. Yeah. Ah. Whoa. Dango, 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 daikazoku.
Nagisa's like, okay, but you have to sing the Dango family song with me. Nagisa, no. We are going to be a big Dango family. Okay. Okay.
Oh, this smells so good. This
Yep.
smells so good. I'm so glad that they had the full emotional kind of, reconciling of sorts of this whole thing, because I couldn't have handled any more like emotional damage towards the end of this. I still am very wary about what the next episode is going to be. But given that we had a confession,
Yep.
an acceptance of that confession, we had fucking
So many things.
just getting the dad to be able to belt out his full
Yep.
honest, not acting, but
Right.
with all the power of his acting chops to give the emotion fully into this, that no, our dreams are your dreams.
Right.
Your dreams are our dreams.
Yep. We didn't give up on our dreams. We changed dreams.
We changed dreams. If anything, we took your dreams upon as ours, and it gives us such joy seeing you walk in your dreams, because the thing that's really, genuine about this, that I think is really sweet, is that no one wishes for the happiness of Nagisa more than her parents.
Right.
Sorry, step aside, Okazaki.
Yeah. Yep.
You really like
Step
her.
aside, Nagisa. Like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not even close. It's
Nope.
not even close.
Not even Tsunohara and all his single-mindedness,
Yeah.
could.
Not even close.
Nope.
The idea that a show gets the opportunity to kind of get into that emotionally, but have it be expressed in this very overt, powerful way, it means a lot to me. I love families and stories, especially when there's a wholesome side to it. But I really like it as well when there's a side of it that gets at the emotional core of whether or not the family is burdened by its own existence.
Sure. Because that can totally be a thing.
That is absolutely a thing.
I'm sure it was something where there was a point where, after they make the decision, we're going to stay with Nagisa, that they were still learning what it meant to truly be a parent. It maybe wasn't quite apparent yet that their dreams weren't being given up.
Right.
That they would still
Absolutely.
have them. It would just be in a different form. And that's what was so important about that later entry in the journal, right?
Yeah.
Is that they got to that point where they realized, oh yeah, no, we wouldn't give this up for anything. This is
not a thing.
not a thing. Not a thing.
Yeah. Oh.
And here we go.
Yep.
And that's a wonderful then contrast to the whole situation with Okazaki and his dad, because that's not a good one, right? It's not a solid relationship. You know, it's all the complications and everything, right? So, but yeah, we were able to have that dramatic belting out of the ganbate, you know, as the nervous, insecure person takes the stage.
Yeah, and in some ways, Papa Furukawa might have also mirrored a bit of that as well. And that's the reason why it took him so long, potentially, to actually come into the room and sit down.
Sure.
Because if you think he had no nervousness or insecurities at all about the situation that he had kind of created by keeping this from Nagisa.
Oh, totally.
You'd be fucking like, you'd be out of your mind.
Right, because he was asked about it. You know, Okazaki confronted him on it. He's like, yeah, I know I need to tell her. I want to make sure that I tell her at the right time.
Yeah.
I think that's coming, but, you know.
Yeah, and I just love the beauty of the emotion of him then going through all this rambling bit of wonderful stuff for her. But then at the end, you can tell how panicked he is that it's not going to be received well. So he's like, Senai, you're out there too, right? Say something, goddammit. Like you can feel the panic of where he's like, I'm not alone. Please, someone else help me. And the best person I know is my partner in crime in this moment. And Senai, boom, immediately, no hesitation, echoes this whole thing. And you can tell that when she does that, you know Okazaki's like, oh, I have to be the next person.
It's one of those things where, even though this isn't said, I could totally see him, Akio, saying this, where he's like, hey, an actor's nothing without an audience, right? So, in our whole dynamic that we've had where we you know, put on our show for Nagisa, not to say that it isn't true, right? But it's part of their show, you know?
Yeah.
Where are you? I'm no good on my own. Like I can do all of this stuff, but you know that could all just be nothing. It could all just be some loud, obnoxious, annoying person or whatever, right? Where are you? And she's right there.
Fuck yeah! I love the Furukawas. I love that Nagisa got the lion's share of the character focus this episode. I don't feel the remotest bit pulled out of the way in which she responded to this. I feel like it absolutely makes sense for her character to respond in this way.
Yep, of course she'd shut down.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times in stories, dramatic reveals are saved to the last possible second for maximum emotional impact, and I don't buy the cause or the effect or one or the other, you know?
Both and in this situation, both the reasons for why it was kept secret, right, for so long, makes sense, right? It was something that was very uncomfortable for Akio and Senai, and so it's only natural that they would, for Nagisa's sake, but also potentially a little bit for their own, because they are ashamed of what happened and all of that stuff.
Yep.
They maybe don't bring it up right away, right? And then she finds out about it, and we're back to the very beginning of the show, right? Yeah. Where she's like, I don't know if I want to go to school. And, you know, she's saying foods to psych herself up, right? Yeah. She goes deadpan, you know, gray skies and bleak eyes, right? Like, and of course she goes and tries to find the recordings of his plays.
Yeah.
And the random place that's like, why is there this random girl that clearly isn't going to get the focus of an arc, but is like, being given focus when it isn't plot relevant to the arcs, other than maybe the charm to get locked in the shed with Kyo. Oh, this is why.
Yeah.
And then Okazaki coming in and seeing her in that same kind of look that he's seen from his dad.
Observation.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's gotta put a fear in him of just like, I don't know if I can approach her even.
Yep.
But we've spent enough time with Okazaki and Nagisa together to where we're like, no, we know he's going to break into her little world right there.
She's not the only person in the world right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm really excited to see how the next episode will follow up on that, because according to her, she remembered the way the story ended.
Yeah.
Which now I'm like, well, wait a minute. All my like thoughts and theories about that kind of like world or what have you feel like they don't necessarily have anything. Or is Nagisa just lying and she just remembered something that felt natural? So it's just like, cool, whatever.
There's theoretically the possibility, if there were to be some way that it mechanically kind of fits, is that there's other dimensions and stuff, and that maybe this is like something that she saw.
Well, there's more show. There's more show.
No, right.
So it could be actually fully explained later. I'm just bringing up the idea that the way she said, oh, I remembered how it ended, sang.
Right.
So I'm just going to sing Big Dango Family. And it's like,
maybe the song that was sung that she remembered was the OP.
But either way, the idea that that's the way she decided to end the story felt impactful because she's also potentially acknowledging that she's no longer alone in this situation.
Right.
So she chooses to celebrate the family that she's gained along the way, and thus that's how it's going to end. Even if she doesn't really know how it ends, to everybody else, to everybody else of, oh, we had all this emotional buildup for something else, but you kind of cut it off by singing Big Dango Family. She's like, but it wasn't your story, it was mine.
Right.
And in mine, the emotional buildup was towards no longer being alone. Therefore, Big Dango Family is the perfect song.
Yep.
Fucking baka. You know, like, so I love it. Yeah.
In a similar way to the fact that she had to then strike out on her own and not be anchored down by the knowledge that her dad used to do theater and is way better at it than she is.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Fucking thespian, this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She also is not beholden to whatever she remembers was the way that one play ended, right? Because this is her story, right?
Oh.
The characters in that other world can leave and go to another world.
Sure.
They can try again to build a friend even if it's not going to move.
Right.
They Yeah. So sing that Big Dango Family song.
Yeah, who knows what it's going to look like, but it's going to be something exciting and fun just like me. And that's so cool because having this end with the, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we woke up tomorrow and we were dating?
Yeah.
I love you. Let's start dating. I'm like, yes, wonderful. I don't know why I was even like remotely scared. Like at this point, bring on some. They're just gonna soldier through it together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like at this point, I'm like that. The reason why we have like a whole nother show after this is because fuck yeah, they get married. Fuck yeah, they have kids. Or
there will be an after story. God damn it.
We're gonna go further beyond than any other high school fucking romance. Let's go. And I'm like, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with some shit. There'll be some drama or what have you, but she's no longer alone, so who fucking cares? Let's go.
They decided to sing the Big Dango Family at the end of that play. The Big Dango Family plays at the end of these episodes, and god damn it,
means we won.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Right. And also, wouldn't it be cool if we woke up tomorrow and we were dating? The robot and the girl being like, hey, let's go into a new world,
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. They've still left a lot of things open with that kind of world dream state environment things there. And
at what point does the metaphor stop applying, kind of a thing?
At what point does the metaphor just fit however you want it to?
Exactly.
Yep. So we'll see how they choose to implement that further.
Yeah.
In the next episode, if at all.
Right.
So, all right. Wow. I'm surprisingly happy right now. And also I feel really good about their relationship being one that will actually have development.
Yes.
And not just be something where maybe if we time skip, say, that it won't have any progression from even then.
Right.
Meaning if this is a thing where we time skip a year, 5 years or whatever, because I very much think now that the kid running on the little forest
through the field
road
of
or
flowers,
through the field or what have you, is their kid. That kid's at least 3 or 4 years old. So I would say that it makes sense for us to have a big time skip in between things there. And also, I don't know, I guess I can ask about anime original stuff and all that once we get to After Story. But I'm very excited about them having like some actual like really cool progress stuff, because they also montaged at the end of this episode, which very much seemed like the play celebrated afterwards. They had a little date,
wonderful,
it was great, and now this is happening. Cool. Next episode could go and actually accelerate through time a bit as well, to the point where we get a wedding or something. Like who's to say? Like,
it's something where there's when I watch romances in general, regardless of whether it's anime, even in other like mediums and stuff. Yeah. There's always that bit of me that's like, how insulated do I need to be against the backpedaling, like, maintain status quo?
So annoying.
It's really annoying. And the thing is,
they're so bad at that.
And the thing is, it varies from story to story, right? True. For some, you need it only at like a 3 of like out of 10 of like insulation against that kind of stuff. Sometimes you need it at like a 9 out of 10, right?
Yeah, it's like a comedy, for instance. You're okay with things returning to the status quo every episode because it doesn't really matter.
Right. Yep. But with this show, I feel like it's one of those ones where,
you're not worried.
There's no worry at all. Like at most, where I could see there could maybe be something is within the individual arcs earlier, because like, okay, there's going to be some kind of arc structure. Yeah. But like, you're like, Fuko.
I'm still pissed about Fuko. Yeah.
What would you have done if, when they were all cheering for her, if suddenly Fuko showed up too and was like, go?
Fucking walk off the thing there. I just feel like, fuck this show. It doesn't understand like emotional time or anything. Like,
still tender.
No, it's just like that's an example of a thing where you can laugh at it.
But it's like,
no, that would actually pull. Yeah. That would actually pull the whole thing.
This
out.
is
That's
not
why
a time
it didn't
for
happen
comedy
here. That's why it didn't happen here.
Yeah.
Anyway, the idea that this show is ending, and this is not Clannad season 2 we're getting. This is Clannad After Story.
Yep.
Even though we have one more episode, still, I'm very, very, very excited now, because I feel hopeful in a way that I really didn't expect this much this episode. But I did.
Yeah, because you were going in expecting like
I was going in expecting like panic attack,
plot shotgun shows up.
Exactly. Right. I was expecting some
she collapses after the play, or
can I lightly? There's another show with piano music.
That
I was thinking about. Just to be as vague as possible.
And even 22 episodes.
Oh fuck, you're right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Huh. All right, but now let's go into the finale. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the finale's episode reaction and discussion right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.